Alright, welcome to our YouTube channel, unedited, unscripted. So today I'm talking about gravity. Now, it's been long said that just mass itself is responsible for gravity, which just isn't the case. So I'll talk about Earth as a celestial body, and generally they work the same. Okay, so but we're going to focus on our planet here today and the gravity it creates. So at the core of the Earth, we have a bunch of mass that's stuck there, that's electrically charged because just under pressure and all these things there. And so it's sustained there. So it produces energy constantly, which is responsible for our electromagnetosphere and atmosphere and much, much more. So that energy, it's sustained at the core and it wants to pull mass to it, but it can't get out. It can't escape, so it's stuck here. So it's trying to pull mass to it, which is why we have an electromagnetosphere. And it's really just that simple. It gets a little bit more complicated when you start talking about the repelling effect that it has, because energy wants to uh, kind of neutral, wants to level out. It's like water. It wants to just disperse evenly, even though it does take the path of least resistance or go through uh, things that are conductive and whatnot. But it does want to level out. So that the nature of energy also even though it pulls mass in, it also wants to repel. So if you have two celestial bodies here, and they both have a strong core like the planet, they're gonna repel, even though the cores are going to be attracted to the mass of the other one, but at the same time they're pushing away from the other core. So that creates a repelling effect. Now there's also another effect, which is I would describe as like the wave effect or a bubble effect created by an energy field. You can actually see it in the clouds. When we have a vortex, when there's a really strong vortex, as our northern southern polar vortex have broken down, so there's a whole bunch of other little vortexes all around. When you can see even the patterns that I'm talking about just in the clouds. You know, the clouds will be separated. That's created by the vortex or by an energy field. And so the star, for example, and the celestial body at the center of a solar system or a galaxy is always going to set that. So so let's take the star for example. The star is going to have a bunch of these fields, these electric fields, and they're produced all around it. So it creates a continuing effect. So you get mass stuck in that, which is responsible for the Oort cloud and things like this. So unless the force of a planet or a body that's in there is strong enough to get away from that, we could do that. But generally speaking, everything's already set, and unless the physics of the body are changed, that's going to stay the same. So this is just touching on it today. I'm going to have to revisit this. Another way of saying it simply is that like mass or creates in certain forms creates magnetism. Okay, so another way of looking at it is that it's magnetism is amplified by energy. So when you have all that molten lava and all that stuff at the Earth's core, it's magnetism is amplified by its energy. So as it weakens, it loses its gravity, its gravitational pull, which is why our atmosphere is actually shrinking, which is the same as our electromagnetosphere, which is the same reason as to why there's an increase in asteroids and meteors and these kinds of things. Because as these field lines will break down, it's like loose ends and it's and all that mass then is attracted in to it, and it's not looped around anymore. So that's a start for gravity. Thanks for bearing with me, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you guys later.